everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Cousins Redskins going up against Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs.
Larry, as always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Washington Redskins. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Play clock winding down. And again, it's Asiata on the ground. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 4th down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. First carry now for Rob Kelly. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll go again with Kelly. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Rob Kelly was the #3 rookie runner in the NFL in 2016 behind Ezekiel Elliott and Jordan Howard. What a nice start for him.
Seemingly out of nowhere because he was undrafted, and I think ready to put his imprint on this Redskin franchise.
One reason, he can do everything. Run it with power inside, catch the ball out of the backfield, and also pass protects really well for his quarterbacks.
They go play action here on first down, and his throw is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Cousins now from the 50. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Throwing, Cousins. It's brought in by Doxson. A good pickup there, a 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a play fake here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Defense showing blitz.
Hurry up, control. Leopard. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Complete to Amaro on the right side. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 44-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Six yards to go here on 2nd down.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing. Get that quarterback. Get off.
Mahomes to throw once more. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Fresh set of downs here.
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Asiata here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Set. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Asiata, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Cousins. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On third down, Cousins. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. A first down throw for Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. This Chiefs team, 33 takeaways last year, most in the NFL, and they get an early one here.
It doesn't happen by accident. They emphasize it. They coach it. They demand it. And they get them.
Boom, landed. Boom. All right, now, lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot. Over. Check. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Shows his strength at the 50. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie Ragland coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Now the 4th-year man from Oklahoma, Tress Way, on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
All right, here we go.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Now let's go. Green, 30. Gun. No. Check. Patriot. Back there to that Philly. Here we go. Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39. Detroit. Now let's go. Blue landing. Gun.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The rookie from Alabama, Jonathan Allen. And that's going to make it 4th down.
We don't have enough time left in the game to list all the awards Jonathan Allen won his last year at Alabama. Suffice to say, though, led the team with 10.5 sacks, playing defensive tackle, defensive end. This guy's versatile, and he's good.
Well, 2 of the notable awards, the Bednarik and Nagurski awards, he took those home. A terrific return, 30 yards all in all. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback.
who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Second down, Cousins. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis. And it's 3rd and 5.
I tell you, if it's the fun is now they're not forcing.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Pryor has it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know college coaches always recruit quarterbacks because they're so versatile. I'd say Terrell Pryor fits that bill. 1,000 pass yards at one point in the NFL, and then turned around and became a 1,000-yard receiver.
Second player in NFL history to do that. How about that?
Yeah, Marlon the Magician Briscoe was the first.
From the red zone now, Cousins setting up the screen to Pirine. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Cousins now on 2nd down. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Back that up! Set! 3-19! No, check! Patriot! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! Green, 39!
Here's Asiata. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Green 39.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's third down.
Green 39. Green 39. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 white.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from UCLA, Fabian Moreau. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 19. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Cousins now to throw on first down. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Play fake. Cousins. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. The Redskins on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Cousins. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go. Green, 39. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Gun.
They go play action here on first down. He's got the hook up with Conley. Now the ball comes loose, and the Redskins scoop it. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They go play action. Cousins. Ducks him with a grab over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Cousins to Pirine on the draw. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Cousins to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Vernon Davis, as the first half is winding down, and the Redskins are able to strike for 6. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, what a move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Dumps it off for Asiata. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now Cousins. They'll drop it off to Pirine, complete. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Play action now. Cousins. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Now Asiata. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now let's go! Blue landed! All right, now lucky 56. Lucky Leopard! Leopard! No. Check! Patriot! Patriot!
In motion, Hill. And the play clock's running down. This is Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Watch it now, here we go. 319!
running the play clock. They run with Thomas. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Play clock winding down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. And the offense in a great spot. It's first and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's up and good to make it 21-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain of 38. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So now the offense is facing a first down and 20 after that last mistake. From the gun, here's Cousins. With a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Okay, educate me, because we just saw Terrell Pryor come down with a nice catch there with his new team in Washington, of course, in 2017, coming over from Cleveland. But Terrell Pryor, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2016 himself. Washington lost 2,000-yard receivers, too.
How about that? The first team in NFL history to lose 2,000-yard receivers in one offseason. Deshaun Jackson, Pierre Garçon now gone. Off the play fake, Cousins. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding big hit.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Player has it complete. And he gets it down to the 32. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and over the post.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Thomas. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And the play clock's running down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here come the Redskins now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. That one goes for 24 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Completes it right side to Doxson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On play action, Cousins. They will find Davis on the left side, complete. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Again, it's Cousins. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is hauled in by Pryor for a Redskin touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. So they're going to go for 2. Cousins again. And his pass incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19. Over.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
All right, now look at 56. All right, now look at 56. 3-19. 3-19. No, here we go. Check. 3-19. Gun. Leopard. It's coming. Double up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Zach Brown with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. We're back now in KC. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 here. Cousins now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw, Cousins. And this is brought in by Pryor. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
First down, here's Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Allen Bailey busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Cousins now on 2nd down. And this is hauled in by Pryor for a Redskin touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Detroit! No, check, Patriot!
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the rookie from Michigan, J.U. Chesson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now running right through it. And he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
No, check, Patriot! Leopard! Watch him now, Barney! Switch!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here we go now. Green 39. Let's go.
Now a handoff looking right. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Green 39. Watch him now, Barney! Watch him now, Barney! 319. Detroit! All right, now, Lucky 56. Check it out,
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Green 39.
Shift together here from the D-line. And to give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal, and if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel, and I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Cousins here to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. The Redskins on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of